What happens when Mercedes takes a legendary Roadster and gives it the Maybach treatment? You get something that doesn't need to be loud to be noticed, something elegant, something exclusive, something designed for people who believe luxury isn't about showing off, it's about being different. This is the 2027 Mercedes-Maybach SL 680, a future-inspired vision of how one of Mercedes-Maybach's most beautiful roadsters could evolve. Welcome back to Motor Show Plus, and stay until the end, because this car has something most luxury vehicles can never offer: the feeling of driving with the sky above you. Let's start with the design. The Maybach SL 680 already has a very distinctive personality, but imagine a future version taking that elegance even further. The front could feature a more refined Maybach grille with illuminated detailing. Slim digital LED headlights would give the Roadster a sharper expression, and the famous three-pointed star would sit proudly at the center. But unlike an aggressive sports car, the Maybach SL wouldn't need to look angry. Its power would come through elegance: a long hood, a low stance, wide shoulders, and perfectly proportioned bodywork. Now imagine the paint. This is where Maybach could really go beyond the ordinary. A deep obsidian black, a sophisticated silver, or a dramatic two-tone finish created specifically for individual customers. Every surface would be designed to catch the light, and when the roof is down, the entire car changes character. The Maybach SL becomes a grand touring machine, not just a convertible, a luxury experience. Now walk around to the rear: slim OLED-style taillights, a sculpted rear bumper, Maybach detailing, and carefully integrated exhaust design. Everything would look expensive, but nothing would look excessive. That's the Maybach philosophy: luxury without unnecessary drama. Now open the door, and this is where the SL 680 becomes completely different from a normal Roadster. Imagine stepping into a cabin covered in premium leather, fine stitching, metallic details, crystal-inspired controls, and a steering wheel designed specifically around the Maybach experience. The seats would combine sports car support with limousine-level comfort, heating, ventilation, massage functions, and multiple electric adjustments could transform a long road trip into a first-class journey. Then look at the dashboard: a large digital display, a high-resolution infotainment system, advanced navigation, wireless connectivity, and intelligent voice assistance. Imagine saying, "Find the best coastal road nearby." The car suggests a route. You select it, the roof opens, and suddenly, the journey becomes the destination. That's what makes a luxury Roadster different. You don't drive it because you need to get somewhere. You drive it because you want to be there. Now let's talk about performance. The Maybach SL 680 is already positioned as a performance-focused luxury Roadster. A future version could potentially improve power delivery through additional electrification and advanced engine management. The exact 2027 specifications aren't confirmed, but imagine instant electric assistance combined with powerful combustion performance. The result wouldn't simply be speed, it would be effortless acceleration. Press the throttle, and the car moves forward with that unmistakable Mercedes confidence. But here's the important part: this isn't supposed to be a track car. It's a grand tourer, the kind of car designed for long roads, coastal highways, mountain passes, and beautiful summer evenings. The suspension could be tuned for a balance between control and comfort. Advanced adaptive damping could constantly adjust to the road. Sport mode could tighten everything. Comfort mode could soften the ride. And when you're simply cruising, the car could become incredibly relaxed. Then comes the sound. This is where the future creates an interesting debate. Electric assistance can make a car smoother and quieter, but traditional Mercedes-AMG performance has always been connected with engine character. So what should the future Maybach SL sound like? A powerful mechanical engine? A quiet electric-assisted grand tourer? Or a combination of both? That's a question Mercedes will eventually have to answer. Now imagine driving this car at sunset. The roof is down, the road stretches ahead, the dashboard glows softly, the steering feels perfectly balanced, and the engine responds every time you touch the accelerator. You aren't rushing. You're enjoying the journey. That's the real purpose of the Maybach SL. Luxury isn't always about having more. Sometimes, it's about experiencing more. Now let's talk about technology. A future Maybach SL could potentially feature advanced driver assistance systems, adaptive cruise control, lane assistance, blind spot monitoring, intelligent parking assistance, 360-degree cameras, and improved connectivity. But the technology should never dominate the cabin, because when you're driving a Roadster, you want to look outside, you want to feel the wind, you want to see the road. The screen should assist you, not distract you. And that could be one of the most important design philosophies for a future Maybach. Technology that disappears when you don't need it. Now comes customization. This is where Maybach becomes truly special. Imagine ordering your SL 680 and choosing almost every important detail. Exterior color, interior leather, stitching, wheel design, trim materials, roof color, and personalized Maybach elements. Your car wouldn't just be a luxury Roadster, it would become your own specification. And that brings us to the price. A future 2027 Maybach SL 680 would sit firmly in the ultra-luxury convertible category. Exact future pricing isn't confirmed and could vary significantly by market and options. But one thing is certain, this isn't designed to compete with ordinary sports cars. It's designed for a completely different customer. Someone who wants performance, but refuses to sacrifice comfort. Someone who wants a convertible, but doesn't want a typical sports car. Someone who wants something rare, and perhaps that's the biggest attraction. You could drive a powerful convertible, and still have the feeling that you're inside a handcrafted luxury vehicle. But imagine taking this concept one step further. What if Mercedes eventually creates a fully electric Maybach Roadster? Instant torque, almost silent acceleration, a completely different driving experience. Would it still feel like a true Maybach, or would something important be missing? That's the debate surrounding the future of luxury performance cars, because technology can make vehicles faster, quieter, and smarter. But emotion, that's much harder to replace, and the SL has always been about emotion. The long hood, the open roof, the sound, the road, the feeling of driving. That's why the SL name has survived for generations. It's more than a model, it's part of Mercedes-Benz history. And Maybach adds another layer to that story. Ultra-luxury, exclusivity, craftsmanship, and comfort. Put them together, and you get one of the most fascinating luxury roadsters of the future. Of course, there's an important reality check. The 2027 Mercedes-Maybach SL 680 discussed in this video is a future-inspired concept. While the Maybach SL 680 name and model are real, specific 2027 design changes, specifications, technology, performance figures, pricing, and powertrain developments discussed here are not all officially confirmed. Actual future Mercedes-Maybach products may differ. But imagine the moment you see one on the road. The roof is down, the Maybach grille catches the sunlight, the wheels turn, and the car quietly disappears down the highway. You don't need to ask what it is, you already know. It's a Maybach. So here's the question for you. Would you choose the Maybach SL 680 over a Porsche 911 Cabriolet? Or would you take the Porsche for pure performance? And one final question, should the future Maybach SL stay with powerful combustion engines, become hybrid, or eventually go fully electric? Tell us your choice in the comments. And if you enjoy Mercedes-Maybach, luxury roadsters, classic automotive heritage, future cars, high-performance vehicles, and exclusive automotive concepts, subscribe to Motor Show Plus, because some cars are built to take you somewhere, others are built to make you remember the journey. And the Maybach SL is one of them. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next automotive story.